Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got a Rossignol Forza 50 for you today. This ski returns structurally unchanged. We do get a new graphic for 2026, but same construction, shape, and profile as we've seen in years past. These skis are really interesting, this Forza line from Rossignol, instead of adhering to a waist width, which to name it, that we see in a lot of other companies. They're kind of naming them as to the intended edge angle, or really the level of aggressiveness that these skis are capable of producing or holding on to. So the 50 is kind of in the middle range. You know, there are more package-oriented skis within the Forza line going down to a 20, and then they go up to 70. So 50, 60, 70 kind of fall in that intermediate, advanced, expert range, you know, at least in terms of intended edge angle and level of aggression. So a little bit different thinking in terms of the ski's naming properties, and gives kind of an idea of who the ski is for and what it's meant to do. This ski here at 75 millimeters underfoot is meant for more groomer-based resort skiing and just kind of people that are progressing and learning how to link carved turns. But that said, it does kind of punch above its level. It is built with a full poplar wood core, and then we get their carbon alloy matrix. So that's a blend of carbon and basalt fibers, and they use that in their V form. So by putting a little kink in the middle of that carbon alloy matrix laminate, you can even feel it kind of indented through the ski. They are putting that material in a three-dimensional format. And anytime you do that, no matter what the material is, if you're putting it in a three-dimensional form, you're enhancing kind of the stiffness and performance of that inlay. So without adding additional materials, just by shaping it a certain way, they're adding more responsiveness and stiffness to the ski. So the carbon and basalt fibers work really well together, going along with that poplar wood core. And it really produces a nice energetic feel to it. Rossignol uses a bigger oversized side cut with these skis, and that aligns well with that snappy energy because it allows you to get a lot of pop out of the tail and then a really easy turn initiation. They are on the stiffer side. You know, you think of kind of more of an intermediate range ski, and it's supposed to be soft, but these are a little bit stiffer and more responsive, so you do get that potential for higher performance. The thing that keeps it more in that intermediate range is the fact that there's a bigger difference between the tip width and the tail width, and that just makes it easier to turn. So easy initiation, and then the tail's not locking you in, so you're able to kind of feather the turns a little bit more than you would if there was more of a symmetrical nature between the tip and the tail. This allows skiers to have better control to dictate the shape and duration and style of their turns without getting locked in or feeling like you're just hooked into a turn like a race ski. You know, these are based on more high performance recreational skis. You know, there is some race room technology that filters in, but overall, this is more of a standalone type of model that does function well for intermediates and progressing skiers who are looking for something that will not feel like a cheap product, that will help them progress and grow. Yeah, shape-wise, 75 underfoot, 127 in the tip, 111 in the tail. That equals out to a 14-meter side cut radius. So, you know, it's on the shorter side of the turn radius spectrum. Makes pretty clean round turns and lots of nice positive camber underfoot. So you're getting that energy built in through the camber. Very traditionally shaped and profiled skis, other than that oversized side cut. You know, not a lot of tip rocker to talk about, just enough when you decamber it to really help with that turn initiation, but not really for flotation. No taper either. I mean, the ski just keeps bowing out at the tip, meaning that you're going to get better edge contact sooner. And when you have longer effective edge, you have a smoother overall feel. Similar attitude in the tail, very wide and squared off and very flat. Not a lot of splay or rocker at all in the tail. Just that narrower overall shape that allows you to release from the turns just with greater ease and predictability. It works great in the 50, 60, and 70, this overall oversized side cut technology. We do have some tester feedback here as well from tester Bill Canning. He says, better than expected. Was afraid it was not going to be enough ski. Works great on groomed packed powder and perfect for intermediate to advanced skiers. Yeah, I always think that we should have a category in our ski test for, here's where my expectation was, and this ski went either above or below by a certain percentage point, because I do think that people get on some of these more intermediate labeled skis and are pretty impressed with the amount of energy and performance they can get out of them. Rossignol Forza 50, certainly one of them. Make sure to check this ski out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.